Hi everybody, it's Margaret. Welcome to my channel, Texas Gal Treasures. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through the sign-up process for Merch by Amazon, which is a print-on-demand platform. And I'll be showing you the sites that I use to create shirts and sites that I use to make sure that what I'm creating are okay to put up. I'm not going to go into detail about creating shirts in this video. I will be creating other videos where I dive deeper into how to create shirts and how to upload them to the platforms. I'll also be making videos talking about Printful and Etsy because that's another print-on-demand platform that I use. And when I say Printful and Etsy, it's the two are working together as one. So I'll be making a whole separate set of videos for that. I figure the more you can spread your wings and get more areas where money might be coming in, the better. So if you're watching and you're used to seeing more thrifting and eBay videos, don't despair. There are still more coming. I'm just going to be interspersing my thrifting and eBay videos with some print-on-demand videos so that you'll be able to expand so you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, basically. So you've got different areas of income possibilities. So again, stay tuned for the videos that you like, and if you're interested in making sure that you don't miss any of these print-on-demand videos that I'll be making, then hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it. And if you, as I'm doing the video, if you think of things that are not clear or things you think you might need help with, then leave a comment so that I can make sure to address those in the next video that I'm doing. Before I open the Merch by Amazon site, let me share briefly what it is. This goes both for Merch by Amazon and Printful and Etsy when I get to that one. It is a print-on-demand platform, and what that means is you will create a design. Let's say it's a cat shirt with a mustache. It's a cat with a mustache. And all you have to do is upload that design to Amazon's platform, Merch by Amazon. And then once it is approved, it is live on Amazon.com. So anybody who's on Amazon can see your shirt design, and if they choose to buy it, then you don't do anything else. Amazon will print the shirt because they have these big giant printers. They print the shirt, they ship the shirt, they handle the customer service, and then you receive the royalties for the shirt. So once you have uploaded the design and all the title and descriptors, you're done. Now, I'll have to check the exact royalties, but for example, if you listed a shirt for $20, you might get $4 or $5 depending on what it adjusts at. Frequently they change the percentage of what you get. I don't want to say frequently, but they have in the past changed the amount that the royalties are at, and you don't really have any control over that, but that is how it works. So it's really nice. It's a really, I hate to call it, it is somewhat passive income. Once you've done the initial work of uploading your shirt, then if it sells, there's nothing else for you to do. As I mentioned before, if you've been watching my videos, this is one part of my income, and I haven't really done a whole lot with my Merch by Amazon account since the summer, last 2019, and I'm still bringing in between $200 and $300 a month. Some months are higher than others, and then the more active I am with my account, the more I'm uploading new content, the more I seem to see my sales increase. The same goes for Printful, which is integrated with Etsy for me, and same deal. If somebody buys a shirt from me from my Etsy shop that's synced with Printful, Printful prints it, they ship it, and then I get the income, the royalties. So let me walk you through setting up your Merch by Amazon account. Let's get your account set up. So you will come to merch.amazon.com, and then you will sign in. When you sign in, you'll fill out a service agreement, and they will send you a two-step verification to prove that you are who you say you are to set up this Amazon account. Once you've done that, you'll set up your account. They'll want your address, they'll want your bank information. They need that in order to deposit any money that you make in royalties. There's never been a time that they've taken money from my account because of the way Merch by Amazon works. It's just deposits. And then you'll have to complete your tax withholding information. I don't know if there's a waiting period anymore, so once you fill out all of that information, you can go through and it'll either tell you that your account takes time to be approved. They may be automatically approving people. I'm not exactly sure right now because I cannot set up another account because it's against the terms of service. So I walked you through as far as I could without filling in extra information. So leave me a comment and let me know if you were able to get past that point and get your account set up if it was immediate. But I wanted to walk you through some of the things that you'll see on your Merch by Amazon dashboard so that you'll be able to add products and see what kinds of things you've got. So this is the dashboard, and I've got a couple things that are going to be hidden because it's some of my designs and things like that. Across the top, yours may not say Pretty Merch. This is a plugin that I've got, but the dashboard is this screen that you're seeing here. The dashboard will let you know how many submissions you're able to upload, how many products you've got up at the moment. I've got 5,802. Again, I've been doing this for a while, and I'm on tier 8,000. I'm also not sure what the beginning tier is. It was 10 and it may be up to 25. Once you've uploaded and sold some shirts, then they usually increase that fairly quickly. And you can always, if you come up with better shirt ideas and you want to replace them, you can take some down and replace them with ones you think are better. Along here, it tells me what my sales are over the last few days. This is in the United States, this is in Great Britain, and this is on the European market. And then here are my recent product status. So these are ones that I have uploaded recently and whether they're live or under review, because when you upload a new shirt, it goes under review until the Merch by Amazon team deems it to be appropriate for sale. And then there's a message board over to the side that gives you any updates that is going on with merch at the time. On the Create tab, this is where you will upload your products, and I really like that they have finally made it where you can upload one design to multiple products. If you're just beginning and say you only have 10 or 25, you might consider only uploading to the standard t-shirt, because if you've got one design and you upload it to 10 different products, then that uses up all 10 slots that you've got. Most of my sales are just standard t-shirts. So especially if you're just starting, you might consider just using standard t-shirts, that first one. So that's what is here. On the Manage tab, this is where you can see all of your products, whether they're live, whether they've been deleted, whether they're under review. You can also search here for products that you have if you're looking for ones in particular. On the Analyze tab, this will show you the different shirts that have sold lately. You can also sort by the different marketplaces here if you wanted to break it down by that. And then there's an Earnings tab up here as well, where you can see how much you've made over the last year per month. Now at the top here, there's a Resources tab. This is a really great place to start, especially if you're just getting started or if you need a refresher. It lets you all know all of the best practices for Merch by Amazon so that you can protect your account. So here, this is how they calculate the royalties per shirt that you make. The content policy, this is where you'll find important information like what is allowed, what is not allowed. For example, I have a feeling that any shirts to do with the coronavirus or COVID-19 would be automatically disapproved because they don't allow you to profit off the misery of others. And this would certainly be a time when creating a shirt about this pandemic would be frowned upon. Best practices, this part lets you know about like the size of the shirt, how to place the images on your shirt for them to turn out the best, and then different ways to promote your shirts and products. So there's a lot of really great information over here. On this tab right here, download product templates, this is where if you are needing, let's say you're using Adobe Photoshop, you're using Illustrator or GIMP, then they've got templates for you to download for those sites that will help you design your shirt in the right dimensions. This is also the place that lets you know, let's say you're going to use a different program than Adobe or GIMP and you need to know the dimensions to create your shirt in. It tells you what pixels to create your shirts, sweatshirts, or pop sockets in. Most of the things I create are this 45 by 54. I don't frequently do the hoodies, but there are other sites that will convert one image into the other to make it a lot easier so I don't have to recreate it again. But we'll talk about programs on another video. So now that I've walked you through the Merch by Amazon site and how to set up your account, I want to share with you a few of the sites that might come in handy when you are creating shirts or designs to upload. These are the ones that I've always used. I know there's a lot of other places out there. If you're comfortable using Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop, then those are really great places. But if you're like me and you are really a beginner, maybe you don't consider yourself a designer and you need a little more guided creation, something that's a little more user-friendly, then I'm going to show you some sites for that. So the first two sites are paid sites. I think they're both worth it. I'll link them down below. The first is Merch Informer. Merch Informer has a lot of different tools on it to help you research what kinds of things are selling right now. You can even check trademarks. You can find good keywords. There's a ton of things over here. There's also lots of tutorial videos. There's a lister to help you get your listings ready for your shirts. There's also the Merch Designer. So this is one of the places that you could choose to come to create a shirt. It has the shirt there for you. You can change the color. You can create different, clip arts on it and change it up. There's lots of things to play with to create a shirt design for a shirt that you might want to try. So it has all of these different clip arts that are free to use. As you can see they say free on there. There are some that you would have to pay for. The thing you need to make sure if you're getting images from another site is that they are free for commercial use, or if you've purchased a graphic, you want to make sure that you have purchased a commercial license for them. The other site, and this is the one that I use most frequently when I'm creating shirts, I would say 99.9% of my shirts that sell I made on Make Merch Art. Make Merch Art is a paid site. The thing I like about Make Merch Art so much is that it is so user-friendly that you can come in and easily create a shirt design and download it to put on a shirt for Merch by Amazon. As you can see, the layout is crystal clear. You're looking at your products here, the different shirt colors. All the art here, it's clear to use. Another thing about Make Merch Art is they have a Facebook page. I'll put it up down here where Dan, the whole team, people that use and love Make Merch Art are there to help with any questions or any issues that are coming up or to give ideas. A lot of times they have contests. So that's another resource if you're interested. And this is a site, again, that I use almost exclusively for creating my shirts. So here you can come over, add an art. I can add I don't know, let's say, I always like using cat. So let's write cat in here. So it'll search all the images and clip art available for cats. And you can add this cat in here. If you would like to create a filter on it, you can come over here and find some filter you want to put on it. You can't really see what it looks like. I'll do another tutorial going through Make Merch Art and create a shirt with you so you can see all of the ins and outs of it. But I just wanted to point that one in your direction, point you in that direction, that is, so you can see. So far the two sites that are paid that I use are Merch Informer and Make Merch Art. And again, the one I use most of the time to create my shirts is on Make Merch Art. Now, If you are creating a shirt, let's say that cat shirt that is got the skyline of New York City, it's really important to make sure when you're titling your shirt for upload and when you are creating your description. Again, I will create another video walking through how to do that, but I wanted to point out these important sites that you might need to tag or save on a bookmark. TM Hunt is going to help you find out if any of the words you are using are trademarked or any of the phrases you are using are trademarked. So if you were going to try to make a shirt that said, "Can't touch this," and maybe you thought, okay, I can do that because it's not directly related to I'm not saying coronavirus, but I'm going to make a shirt that says "Can't touch this" because I think it'd be funny. Well, that would still be trademarked because it's the name of a song. And so TM Hunt is one site where you can check your trademarks, and this one specifically breaks it down for clothing. The other site, which is the big go-to, is the USPTO, which is the United States Patent and Trademark Office. It's a little harder to navigate to find what you're looking for, but it is the end of the line, like for sure which ones you can and can't use. So there's that. And then there are a few other sites out there if you're wanting to create shirts using a different program. Pixabay is one that is images that are in the public domain, which means they're free to use. So again, with caution, make sure that if you find a picture of Minnie Mouse on here, things slip through, but use your best judgment. If you know it's a Disney image or a Nemo or something like that, know that, okay, sometimes things slip through, but for the most part, things on Pixabay, and then there are some other free, like public domain type sites with free clip art, but make sure that you check to make sure they're good for commercial use. I know in this video I covered a lot of different things to get you set up with your Merch by Amazon account. I will be creating another video walking you through how to create a shirt using Make Merch Art. I'll also be creating a video walking you through the uploading a shirt process, because there's a slight process to it to make sure that you're uploading it correctly, that you are checking your trademarks to make sure it's okay. And then I will be repeating this process for Printful and integrating it with Etsy, because that's the other site that I use for print on demand. Again, these are, when I talk to you guys about the different aspects of my income, the print on demand part is another piece of how I'm able to make money. And as we are going through all of the problems with the economy right now, I think making you aware and finding other ways to start bringing in income would be really good. So if you're interested in watching those videos as well, then make sure you have subscribed and hit the bell next to the subscribe button. And if you're worried that you're not going to see thrifting videos, don't worry, I still will be sharing videos about eBay and reselling and thrifting and things like that. But I wanted to really make sure that if you are looking for help in finding other ways to bring in income as well, that I am helping as much as I can. So thank you for hanging out, and I will see you in the next video.